Okay, this is Orlando. I'm here with Dionysus. And what we talk about things quite often, is how the security industry, not just the close protection industry, how the security industry is developing. And what are going to be the developments in the next few years. If you're involved in the security industry, this is the way you need to be thinking, because I think technology is going to be taking over. Dionysus, your input.
Well, if anybody's paying attention, by now he has seen this, that in the next few years, people are going to start losing jobs because there's not going to be that much need for a simple security guard. And to be honest, for many years, security guard was, for many people, the end of it. People who could not do anything else, they could always find the job as a security guard. I think that to much extent, this is going to change, and we will see less security guards and more operators of machines like drones, robot guards, robot dogs, and stuff like that. For me, it's obvious we are going to that way, and if anyone wants to secure his participation in this change, he should start taking steps to becoming an operator, acquiring more skills and looking forward. Otherwise, he's going to be left behind.
What's the advantage of, say, drones and robots over people?
Well, usually machines are more reliable than people. You can always have a mechanical problem, but you will never find a drone drunk. You will never find a robot dog intoxicated or running off to find a female.
Or stealing.
Yeah. Besides that, from another point of view, with a drone you can see much further than a simple guard can see. You can just put it much higher and see much far away.
I think we've been talking about stuff, even residential security. It's working out the applications for drones for residential security these days. Instead of having a guy patrolling around your garden, it makes a lot more sense to put up a drone.
And be able to see 360 in a few seconds than waiting for the guy to go all around.
Stick thermal cameras on it and...
night usage,
You're going to see things that a guard could walk straight past.
And it's not only about security, it's also about safety, because with thermal cameras we already see drones that are used for fire prevention, early warning in case of fire and stuff like that. So that's the way to go. It's, for me, by now it's obvious, and anybody who doesn't see it simply doesn't want to see it.
It is obvious, and I think even for a lot of the site security, the guard security, be it office blocks, etc. I think it's a matter of time. I think if you think a big office block, instead of having a security guard wandering around, possibly up to no good and stealing things and not doing his job properly, if you had a patrol robot, the same as I said to you, I think they've had them for years, the little robot vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
One of them pops out at a certain time. It's been charging up all day just to wander around the floors. It's got a sensor on there for fire, sensor on there for, I don't know if they got it for leaks, but...
We are getting to the point where this all is no more science fiction. The algorithms are there, the technological advancement is there. Provided something stupid doesn't happen in the world in the next few years, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, all these will catch up with us.
And I think I told you the other day, I don't know if you told me, I told you, San Francisco Police Department have just authorized to use weaponized robots. So again, to me that makes a lot of sense, especially when they're dealing with crazy people. I think the weaponization of drones for law enforcement purposes, we've seen it for military, but I think the law enforcement, where the military is using mainly missile type drones, I think armed drones for law enforcement is going to be the future.
Well, for me it's troubling. From one point of view, it's more troubling to see the police using weaponized drones than the military. I wouldn't like to be in the middle of a protest when I see weaponized drones on the other side of the street. If you eradicate humanity from law enforcement, I don't know where this can lead.
That's the way it's going.
Yeah, but you have to be prepared if you want to be a worker to provide for your family. Nobody's giving you money for free, and you are part of this business and this industry. Take notice now, prepare now, because otherwise you will find yourself in the unemployment line with people who thought that they had this job and nothing.
I think in some ways it will professionalize the security business more, because especially the man guarding world, where you got a lot of people that can do nothing else. Okay, people are going to have to get now different skill sets and be serious about those skill sets to work in the vast majority of man guarding companies. And no disrespect to the honest guys and girls that's working in the man guarding company. Poor money, hard working conditions, long hours. But I think in the future it's going to professionalize the industry a lot more, because people are going to need more technical skill sets. And in some ways, it's going to get rid of a lot of the bums on seats.
And the skilled workers eventually will need to get better money. Because if you end up turning into a company and you have all these skills, you are an asset for them. You're not just a guy in a guarding post.
You have to see what happens. But I don't know. I think if you don't realize technology is going to be coming into, be it the security, close protection business, a lot more in the near future, then you're in denial, because even dinosaurs like me realize it's happening now, right?
That's my 2 cents.
All right. Thank you, Dionysus. And again, if you want to subscribe to our social media, please feel free to do so. We got a lot more videos up on various aspects of the security business, etc., and we got a lot more coming. Also, I've got books online talking about various parts of the security business: close protection, firearms, travel security, kidnapping, ransom, etc. Check out my books on Amazon. Check out our social media. And if you got any questions, relevant questions, please feel free to contact us. Thank you and goodbye.